Um, wasn't it the other day I was talking about buying their bodies
It's go time.
It's go
Alrighty.
time.
It's go time.
So this place doesn't have a stock market, so let's really get into that.
No, I thought we were going to do our dinosaur meat adventures.
Yep.
Where we buy dinosaur meat here, I put it on ice with that one spell that keeps it from decaying for 10 days and just sail across to the Sword Coast and sell it fresh.
They already sell dinosaur meat here.
Right, but not on the Sword Coast because the other day you had mentioned that dinosaur jerky overseas was expensive and pricey. But if we sell it fresh, we can really make a profit.
Okay, give me a second, because you're distracting me from getting anything set up. Lord have mercy. All
We've done
right. All right. Yeah, you're messy. You're messy. Greetings, adventurers. I hope you all have rested well since our last weekend adventure. I also hope you've stocked up on your evening libations of choice because we probably won't take very many breaks until you know we get our asses handed to us somewhere in the land of Chult this evening. All right, so a little disclaimer going forward because we can get a little rowdy here with this group. This stream contains adult language, behavior, humor, and sometimes some crude situations and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, kids, you've been warned. This is probably not for you. All right, getting in here this evening. I got 2 shout outs to some feller streamers because I've been kind of schmoozing this week and hanging out with people. First is our buddy Drexus2011. Make sure you check out his gaming stream. Give him a follow over at twitch.tv/Drexus2011. His next stream will be tomorrow, Sunday the 4th, starting at 10 a.m. Central Time. Local boy at that. So out of San Jacinto County, I believe. Okay. And in another shout out to a fellow streamer from down under, Tasmania 23. Make sure you check out his Makers and Crafting stream. I tuned into them bright and early this morning at like 5:30, 6 a.m. local time. He starts at 5 a.m. Central Time because, they're upside down down there, so the time is flipped. But check him out as well. They'll be streaming at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So if you feel like getting up early, go for it. I probably won't be getting up that early, but I will be tuning in. So, all right, community rules. Be kind to each other. Save your anger for the monsters. Right, guys? Save it for the monsters.
Does that include pirates?
They're monsters. At least some of them are. Be respectful of others. This is mainly for our chat folks because we certainly disrespect each other in chat, in voice chat quite a bit while we're playing. No bullying, sexism, racism, homophobia, or other hate-based chat. No ethnic, sexual, religious, disability, ageist, or transphobic slurs. And of course, no backseat gaming or spoilers for those of you who've played Tomb of Annihilation. Keep it to yourself. And I'm not perfect, so if there are mechanics errors in the game or ruling errors, throw that out in Discord for us to correct. I'm not going to entertain those during the stream. All right, recapping our last session. What did y'all do last time?
Wait, I have it somewhere here on my notes.
I think
we really haggled out a lot of how we were going to get a pirate ship. Scott said pirate ship.
Oh, right.
And then we parked it in our parking lot.
You parked it in dry dock.
That's right.
Parked it in dry dock.
Yeah, because let's see. After the expenses for the crew, the guards, and everything, we ended up getting like 350 gold from that. And then we looted another 400 gold, 80 silver pieces, 3 emeralds that were fine, a wood crate that was bound in iron that's 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet that has a red 7 paint on the side with warnings in several languages to not open. We scraped off that red 7 and kind of stuck it against the wall, hoping that no one would notice, because we're not the smartest. And I'm pretty sure I stuck a few bodies and a couple of barrels of salt to kind of have them for personal use later on.
That sounds terrible when you say it like that.
Might need
It's not Jeffrey Dahmer things, I swear.
You sick bastards. All right.
Okay, Ed Gein.
It's as a cleric, I can assure you, I have nothing but the purest of intentions for those poor souls of whoever it was we killed.
Mic off.
Oh, right,
My
and
God.
Alec is right. Yeah, we did park the ship in dry dock for them to take a look at it so we could go shamble on about the woods, jungle, whatever.
Yes,
Alrighty.
we're supposed to be saving things.
So that was a pretty good recap. I think we covered just about everything. Hey, I think I have Rudy's character unlocked. Or
Is
maybe...
that Ice? I saw a dim
Yes,
character.
yes. Ice is in there. If one of y'all wants to pick him up and play him tonight, if not, we'll leave him with Sylvan and Silverdane, and, well, I guess somebody grabbed him, so...
Yeah, I'll take a look at his stuff. Let's see.
Do we need
Not
to give
Matthew,
the
he'll die.
backdrop for Rudy's character?
He can't die yet. He still owes me money.
You're
Oh
two
my-
for two.
Oh my god.
Okay, so third time is the charm to not get him killed, right? That's how it works.
I don't think his brain can handle another
You
one.
get him. You get. You get him killed. You get him killed now. You can't resurrect him until you locate and destroy the Soulmonger.
Okay, so what I'm
And
hearing
keep
is
in
that
mind,
I need...
keep in mind that's true for y'all as well. If you go down in battle, you are hosed.
So I propose we get a bag of holding before we leave, because if you do die, I'm just going to cram you into the bag of holding until we take out that soulmonger thing.
Do you have enough money for a bag of holding? Good God.
Oh,
How much does a bag of holding cost?
Oh, I'm sure there's lots of zeros involved. Let's
Like
see.
1 or 2. That's a lot of zeros to me.
I think it's probably 3 or 4 zeros.
Copper pieces?
Yeah, wishful thinking. Yeah, about 4,000 in gold.
What?
Yeah, what?
Why are they so expensive? What gold?
You know what they bring to the table, and that's why they're so expensive. For
You
those,
don't want me to have
so
fun.
so just for reference, so that everybody knows what we're yammering and arguing about here tonight, a bag of holding is basically a specialized pouch that opens into an extra dimensional space. And so you can put things into it, and it can hold a lot more than the physical, size of the pouch itself. And it can hold things that, as long as it can fit in the mouth of the pouch, which they typically can open up to about 10 feet by 10 feet opening, you can get just about anything in there. Not a cheap magic item. And, you can actually stuff people in there, but they only have a certain amount of time that they continue to breathe before they suffocate. And then there's some nasty side effects involving, things that you can do with a portable hole or a bag of holding or a sphere of annihilation that will cause, literally, a dimensional rupture. So we can have all kinds of fun with each other, or just absolutely wreak effing havoc across the board. Okay. Shall we?
Oh, that's a purse.
A purse. It's a magical
not a-
purse.
I had to wait the whole time.
It's not a purse, it's a satchel.
It's asexual.
A satchel.
Satchel. Okay.
There we go. Sorry, I can't speak. I'm kind of derm.
It's the medication. All
Oh,
right.
yeah, I've been chugging cough syrup left and right today.
Can you flip a bag of holding inside out? What would that do?
It would
Please,
dump.
no.
It would dump all your contents out on the ground.
Oh, okay. Oh, we can make a cool little rip in space time.
Yeah, kind of.
Is it possible to get a smaller bag of holding that doesn't open up to like 10 feet by 10 feet? Maybe like 5 feet by 5 feet, maybe?
Conversation we'll have to have after the stream, probably. So, you awakened. Where'd we stay? We stayed at
The lizard.
did we go
Not
back to
the
the
lucky
lizard
lizard.
place?
We went back to the crazy lizard place.
Yeah, the fun one.
The thundering lizard. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so spent the night at the Thundering Lizard. Get up in the morning, getting ready for your routine. As you come downstairs, there are not one, but 2 couriers waiting to see you first thing this morning. The
Alrighty,
first,
Who?
the first is from the the harbor master's office with an estimate of repairs to your ship, and it was going to be about 500 gold, but one of your friends in the merchant prince's office decided to take care of it for you, and ship repairs are already underway, and ship should be ready to sail later today.
Will they specify who covered the repairs?
Uh, it was, good God, I gotta find it. It begins with an M. It's Sylvan Silverdane's benefactor, the person that she's here hanging out with.
Oh, the one that trades in the spice and herbs and other things, that one?
Yes, and now I can't find
Okay.
his damn name to save my life.
I remember it was a her, I believe.
No, Jessamine. Well,
Oh,
that was the one that hired
Oh.
you to do the pirate thingy.
That's
So,
right.
no, it was Wakanga Atamu. He's another retired adventurer from Silver Circle. Um, and basically he went ahead and had kind of hurried along the harbor master's office and the shipwrights late yesterday to go ahead and get work underway, and that he would take care of the costs because he wants to see you this morning, which is the reason the other courier is here. Is that you are being invited to his villa to meet with him and Sylvan to discuss your quest that she's paid you for, that you've sat around the city for 4 days, and she's continuing to wither away. So he's, out of concern for his friend, he's kind of wanting to have a little call to accounts with y'all as to what's going on.
Yes, the quest. The one we were supposed to be doing, but instead played around. Right.
Oh yes, thank you, courier. Hey, Brian, if I give a courier a gold piece, can he follow us around and be our personal mailman?
Can he follow you around and be your personal mailman?
What's
Yes.
the purpose of him following us around as a mailman then?
just
We're already going to the
have
places
this
we're going to hire
question.
him to go to.
This is my fantasy world. Let me do stuff.
Where are you sending messages to, my friend? That you
I don't know. I just want him to follow us.
you just want to
You know,
pay you just want to pay this dude to follow you around all day,
I really do. He's like our bard,
like you're like
but for mail.
like a bard but for mail.
Yes.
You can do whatever you want. It is your gold, your silver, and your copper that's paying for it.
Okay, Grand Moral wants to give him 1 gold piece to follow us for 3 months.
Sir, I'm already gainfully employed by Master Watanga. Unfortunately, I cannot join you for 3 months. So he politely declines your offer.
So kill
Whenever you're
Wakanda
ready
and then
to
he's
make a
unemployed.
bunch of
Got
money, I got 3 gold waiting for you for 2 months of service.
Wow, you are a cheap bastard.
it. Bro, I'm pretty sure we talked about like Mallard's Throat, how they don't even how like 10 gold over there will change their life. I'm pretty sure like that dude gets paid more than just that.
Okay, well, I have a terrible concept of money in this game, so we'll continue on. I tried,
Alright.
though.
So
Look,
you've been summoned to the merchant prince's Wakanga's villa, which is going to be in the northern ward of the city. And let me pop out my map tools here. And what did I just do? I just lost it. I hate when I lose things. Where did my map go? There it is. Oh, it went to the very back. That's what threw me. There we go. Okay, now I need the editing tools on here. So we are going to Wakanga's little villa. So this little spot here in the northern merchant's ward is where his villa is located. So,
Oh, it's a nice little villa.
yeah, I mean, you've got 7 merchant princes. They are all very, very wealthy. You know, they didn't get to be a merchant prince for being stupid when it comes to business decisions. And
And yet
so,
they hired us.
and yet they hired y'all. So, the as you approach the villa from the street, there's a little dirt path leading up to the front entrance. There's 2 gladiator-looking dudes, one on either side of the door, and of course
Are
your
they sexy?
well, are they sexy?
They're
Gladiators. Of course they
I
are.
mean,
They
they're
are-
gladiators.
They are very well toned, and considering the heat and humidity of Port Nyanzaru, they don't have a whole lot on. A little bit of bronze armor, tipped spears, nice bronze helms, and they do have like some light silk covering their armor to kind of mask it, but that's mainly to keep the insects away from them, because it's hot, it's humid, and everything here wants your blood. So they recognize your courier as y'all approach, and one of them turns and raps on the door really hard twice with his big old knuckles, and then opens the door to admit y'all entrance.
Oops, my bad.
What are you
Didn't
doing?
mean I almost died. I almost died.
Are you choking to death back there?
Yes, I am.
Don't do that. I have to come rescue you. All right. So,
Freaking allergy and sinuses. Can't breathe.
yeah, it's
Oh.
and this weather changing does not help.
Where do I see? Hold on, because I'm thinking of something. Would we have to persuade the guards in any shape, form, or fashion for anything?
What do you want to do? Show a little leg or what?
For some reason, I'm picturing these dudes looking like the gladiators from Spartacus, where they're all just a bunch of beefcakes.
Pretty much.
I'm thinking more like 300.
Oh,
Three.
I had that in my mind too.
Lord
Just
have
beefcake
mercy.
galore.
So, I'm thinking like all muscle, no brain, kind of situation.
Uh,
I might be able to kind of persuade or,
I'm going to tell you all right now. These guys pretty much they are well compensated for the services they provide to the merchant princes. I
I
doubt
bet they're well
any.
compensated.
Wow, I don't know what to even say to that. I doubt you're going to be able to persuade any of them to do anything inappropriate or that would go counter to their master's wishes. So they
Michael's going to put Mage Hand over there to use.
so they kind of, oh dear Lord have mercy. So they open up the inner foyer. There's kind of as you come into the home, there's a little washroom to the right and a little storeroom to the left. So you have a chance to wash the road dirt off of yourselves as you're allowed into the greeting area. So as you come into the home, there is a rather large entryway with a fountain in the middle, some potted plants, some seating to one side, and some pillars to the other. And ahead you can see a circular room. But there's the courier ushers y'all into the next room, the center room, where there's a grand staircase to either side. Asks you politely to please wait right here, and someone will be with you to attend you shortly. So, it's an interesting arrangement. This house, there's the house, for being in a ground floor, you'd expect it to be hot and buggy, but there's actually a faint breeze coming down from the curved stairs to either side. So it's actually quite pleasant, unlike most buildings here in Nyanzaru, which are hot, muggy, and full of sweaty people. So they don't keep you waiting long, and then they usher you off into a small sitting room. Further back, that you see here, with a long table with cushions around it. It's a long table, but it's only like a foot off the floor, so it's almost what you would imagine in Japanese-style seating. And seated at the front left of the table is a dark-skinned gentleman in silk robes with a head covering on that covers the top of his head and drapes down the back of his neck. And then opposite of him is Sylvan, who smiles warmly as y'all enter the room. And he beckons you to sit.
Alrighty, let's take our places then.
We don't want to drop any tokens on the map. Who's sitting where? I guess I can probably drop some NPCs on here, huh?
I mean, how do we do that? Oh, that's so cool.
neat.
Okay. Radmiral is gonna stand
Oh.
right here awkwardly. Right in front of the door.
Okay, who decided to go
He's a
sit in,
little weirdo.
in Wakonga's lap? So I'm going to put Wakonga over here. What is...
Oh.
Okay, so there's Wakonga. I guess we're getting everybody situated here.
We're learning.
Oh, I did it.
Did you sit in Wakonga's lap?
No.
Oh, I tried to earlier by accident, I think.
It would be Matthew.
Well, I was like, I don't like this chair. I want a different one.
Why